everybody, today we're going to learn something very useful in life. Wow, so much tomatoes! But there are two stalls, stall A and stall B. Stall A is selling so much of tomatoes, 1 kg for 15 ringgit Malaysia. But stall B, they are selling 500 gram for 8 ringgit Malaysia. So which stall should I go to? I don't know, I have no idea. How? Can I use mathematics to solve this? Yes, you can. You can use your mathematics to solve this problem. Let's look at stall A and stall B. We have 1 kg, so much, and we have 500 gram for so much. They are not the same. To compare two things, we have to make sure it is the same so that we can somehow compare them. So 1 kg, 500 gram. Let's look at the relationship between 1 kg and gram. We know that 1 kg equals to 1000 gram. And we're going to change both of these to gram so that we have the same unit to compare. So for the stall A, 15 ringgit per kg. In order to slash off the kg, we put kg on top, kg and 1000 gram, kg and 1000 gram. What can we do here? Top, bottom, slash off. And then we know that we have RM15 per 1000 gram. We pay 15 ringgit Malaysia for 1 kg of tomatoes. On the other hand, stall B, I have 8 ringgit for 500 gram. To compare these two, I have to make sure this is also 1000 gram so that I can compare. How can I make it 1000 gram? To change this to 1000 gram, I have to make this 500 gram times 2. Bottom times 2, on top needs to times 2 as well. So this becomes 60. Now we can compare. Why? Because one is 1000 gram, one is 1000 gram. Now you have 50 ringgit for 1000 gram and you have 60 ringgit for 1000 gram. Which one is cheaper? Very obviously you will go for stall A. Pay the cheaper price but with the same amount of tomatoes that you need. That's all. Here we are going to look at one scenario where you will see Angel is riding a bicycle at this speed, 5 meters per second. This is her speed. And I have another person called Sean. Sean rides his bicycle at about 8 kilometers per hour. Now, my problem is I'm going to find out whether Angel rides faster or Sean. But how do I compare? Because first, the unit is different and the unit is also different. So to actually compare them, I have to make sure that the units are the same, then only I can compare. So what should I do? Should I convert this to this or this to this? It is actually up to you. But first, we have to know what is the relationship between km and meter. From primary school, we learned that 1 km is equals to 1000 meters. And hour to seconds. We know that 1 hour equals to 3600 seconds. So this you have to really know by heart. You have to remember it. Then only you can come here for the conversion. So perhaps I can change this one to this one. Why? I always like to change from the bigger units to the smaller units. It is easier for me. So let's look at here. Angel speed 5 meters per second. Then I'm going to change it to km per hour. Km per hour, I'm going to put this away. So meter is on top, I have to put meter at the bottom so that I can slash them off. Therefore I use this 1000 meter I put at the bottom, 1 km I put on top. Then I can slash off the bottom one. What is left is km. Yes, very near. Next, I have second at the bottom. I'm going to times as on top. Seconds on top. Seconds on top, 3600 on top. And then hour, I put it at the bottom, 1 here. Top, bottom, I can slash them off. What is left here is km and hour. Km and hour. Yes, this is the answer that we are very close. Here we have 5 times 1 times 3600. Km on top, put km on top. At the bottom, 1000, this is 1 times 1000 times 1. Hour, I'll put it here again. The next step is very simple. I put everything to the calculator, or I can also use top and bottom slash off, 10 to 20. And then you put 5 times 1 times 3, 36. Divide by 1 times 10 times 1. Put everything into the calculator, then you will get the answer. From the calculator, you should be able to get 18 km per hour. So this is from Angel. Angel, 18 km per hour. Sean is 8 km per hour. So we know that very clearly. The speed of Angel riding the bicycle is faster compared to Sean. So this is what unit conversion is all about. We use this to actually compare this to this, so that we can compare whether this is faster or this is slower, or the tomato case before, which one is cheaper, which one is more expensive. School, we learn 1 meter equals to 100 cm. What if I'm going to look for square, the area of this? I'm going to look for 1 meter square. Convert this to meter square, convert this to cm square. What will happen to the number here? Go through with me. So if I want to square on the left, I'm going to square the whole thing. If I want to square on the left, I have to square on the right. Whole thing square. When I square the whole thing, square has to come to the number and also come to the unit. Same as here, number and unit. So all I will have here is number square, m square, number square, unit square. So with this 1 square, you put in the calculator, you know 1 times 1 equals to 1. M square remain. 100 square into calculator, you have 10,000 cm square. So this is how you convert from meter to meter square. I put my 1 meter equals to 100 cm onto cube. If I'm going to put cube here, I'm going to change cube on the left and I'm going to cube the right. Same thing, cube has to come to the number, come to the unit. Come to the number, come to the unit. So I'll have 1 cube, m cube. Here I also have 100 cube, cm cube. 1 cube, in the calculator I'll get 1 times 1 times 1 equals to 1, meter cube remains. 100 cube, put into calculator, you'll get this. So this is 1 million cm cube, right? So this is how we turn meter to meter cube, how we turn cm to cm cube. With this basic, then only we can do slightly challenging unit conversion. I'm going to show you in a while. This is the up-level problems that we have to solve. So we're going to look at the unit first. Wow, this is a little bit confusing units. M cube, cm cube, kg to gram, all are different units. First, we find the relationship between them. So we have to know 1 kg equals to 1000 gram, right? Next, we have to know the relationship between m cube and cm cube. If you don't know, it's okay. We start from the simple one. 1 meter equals to 100 cm. I'm going to cube them. So I'm going to cube the left, cube the right, and then I'll bring them in. So I'll have 1 meter cube equals to 100 cube cm cube, which is, you'll get 1 meter cube equals to million cm cube. With this, I can solve this now. So first, let's copy down the question first. Or, you can change this to times. Now kg to gram. Kg, I have to slash them off. So kg at the bottom, gram on top. Gram on top, kg top and bottom, I can slash them off. By using kg to gram, I'll put 1 kg to 1000 gram. Clear? Next, I'm going to change this meter cube to cm cube. Meter cube, no more here. So meter cube I have to put on top, because top and bottom I can actually slash them off. So meter cube to what we want is cm cube. So meter cube, cm cube. Meter cube, cm cube. I can put 1 million here. 1,000,000. In order to get this, let's check. Slash, 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 slash. What I left is this and this. Yes, exactly, this is what we want. What is the next step I have to do? So now, I put all the numbers together, 2,700 times 1,000 times 1. You can not to write it, it's the same, times 1. 1 here, times 1 times 1 million. So 1, I can take them off and left with 1 million. Now, gram per cm cube, gram on top, cm cube at the bottom. You can press everything into the calculator, or I can also slash them. 3, 4, 5. 37 divided by 10. Easily I'll get equals to 2.7 gram per cm cube. So this is a very standard way of you to convert this unit kg per m cube to gram per cm cube. I repeat one more time. The first thing, we look at a question, you have to check, oh, I'm going to change this unit because they are not the same. I'm going to change this unit because they are not the same too. How? Put it down first. Relationship, this and the relationship between meter cube and cm cube, you don't know, it's fine. Come back to the basic, meter to 100 cm. Then only you cube them, then only you put them in, slash them, number to number, unit to unit, then you'll get the answer.